Overcoming a fear of rejection is an important skill at any stage of life, but to be brave enough to put yourself out there at just 11 years old is pretty impressive. And that's exactly what young Ashton Meyer from Ontario, Canada has done. Inspired by his dad, Ashton decided to help out his neighbours by starting a bin cleaning service as a way to pocket some extra cash over summer. But he wasn't always met with an enthusiastic yes.
Hello, good. How are you? My name is Ashton, and I'm doing a service where I'll clean all your garbage bins. That includes your green bin, your garbage bin, and your recycling. I'm coming back on Wednesday to do people, so I got 15 over there, and your two neighbors right there.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you wanted me to book your appointment.
No, I'm gonna pass on it for today.
Okay, you can keep that. If you ever need me, you can call me or text me.
Perfect, will do.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Oh, but after keeping at it for several days, Ashton eventually started winning over and even befriending keen customers.
And I was wondering if you wanted me to book your appointment. I charge $10 for all your bins.
Hey, that's it.
You want me to put you in? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Now the world is getting behind him. With over 30 million views on Instagram alone, Ashton is inspiring people of all ages to be brave, take the leap and never give up. So for more, we're joined by Ashton Meyer and his dad, Jonathan, live from Ontario, Canada. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how are you doing?
We are
Great.
great. Ashton, it takes a lot to just rock up to somebody's front door, knock on it. Like a lot of adults couldn't even sort of do that, and then post it online, even sometimes getting rejected. How did you find the courage to do all of that?
Well, me and my dad practiced a lot. Like my pitches, and people on the internet have helped me. They've given me ideas, and some people want to like go to a meeting with me and just help me with my things.
Yeah. And
My pitches.
just how authentic and how real your facial expressions and your reactions to those interactions are. I think that's what makes it so special. How did it feel when your first customer said yes, Ashton?
I was excited. My first customer was actually my first store because it was my grandparents.
Right.
And
Smart.
I was crying because I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I was so bad at this.
He thought it would be easy if he tried with his grandparents first to kind of get him used to seeing what it's like talking to other people about pitching an idea rather than just practicing with me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Jonathan, you were the one that came up with this bin cleaning business idea because you thought Ashton would be able to help out, some of the older citizens, some of your older neighbours who live in your street. Is that right?
Yeah, initially it started out with just bringing the garbage from the garage to the curb on garbage day for some of the older people on our street. And then he wanted to offer extra services, and that kind of just spiraled into going door to door throughout the community and finding customers that way.
And Jonathan, you've said that there are a few lessons you wanted Ashton to learn from this experience, like the value of time and also building confidence. Tell us more about what you were thinking there.
Yeah, well, these skills that he's learning, how to talk to adults and sell something, they're going to go a long way in the future. It's going to help him with his relationships, working for people, maybe starting his own business, running a company and all that in the future. Kids nowadays, I find at least, they like to be on their devices and stuff, and they kind of shut themselves in. This is a great way to get them out, give them confidence, just build interpersonal relationships, learn the value of their time, because now he's got to say, oh, I'm making money and it took me an hour. Oh, maybe it needs to take 45 minutes instead. And, learning how to budget. He's got to pay for his expenses. So it's all good lessons to learn for life.
Yeah, like his brushes and his sponges and the liquid. Ashton, so you started off practicing on your grandparents. How many customers do you have now on a pretty regular basis?
Well, in repeating customers, I have 3 repeating customers for the garbage bin bringing out and in. And in total customers, I've had around 70 customers so far.
Wow.
That's great.
This is a rapidly growing business, and we love it. Now, it was meant to just be a summer job, but now you have plans to keep on going all year round?
Yep. I'm going to do leaf raking and blowing in the fall. And in the winter, I'm going to do snow blowing and shoveling.
Smart.
Okay, so
We get a lot of snow up here.
yes, we don't get so much of it down here in Australia. So at $10 for 3 bins, is there something that you're saving for in particular? Are you putting it into savings? What's the goal, Ashton? Are you working towards something?
So I'm looking to buy a new PC because ours is ancient. It's older than me.
Yeah.
I also like to invest into my company and buy more things like a snow shovel and a leaf blower and a rake and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff.
I love
And
it.
I bet you, do you also now think, say, before going to the shops and buying a packet of chips or crisps or whatever you call them in Canada, do you sort of think, well, look, that's going to cost me $8, but it took me 45 minutes on those really dirty bins. I might not spend that money. Are you finding that, Ashton?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Like now, I used to watch, like, if I scroll on Instagram, I need to check how much views one video has because I'm like, oh, I want to see how much views this has because I've seen it a bunch of times. So, and I've learned like how to like do business. Oh, I've made this amount of money. I've done this good. I've made more money than I made yesterday, and I shouldn't spend it all in one day. I should wait. I should spend it all in like a month because that's how much I could spend in a month.
You're learning the
great.
value of your time.
Yeah.
Ashton, there's a really hot topic in Australia about whether it's okay to take your dog poo bags and put them in a neighbour's bin when you're out walking your dog. Are you for or against that, or should your own poo bags only ever go in your bin, not a neighbour's?
Against 100%. 100% I'm against that.
You're against that, okay. Kylie?
So,
If I see a thing with poo stains, but they don't have a dog, I'm like, oh.
what's like the really yuckiest bin, the most disgusting bin you've ever had? Have you had some really bad ones, or is it not too bad most of the time?
Well, and I think in Australia you call it something different, but we have a green bin where it's like all your food scraps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are usually the dirtiest because they have like the stains of like the black things. It's like banana peel.
Yeah.
Really gross, but it's so satisfying to just watch it like disintegrate.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
Soft drink, I reckon, leaking soft drink, food scraps, cat litter, I reckon's pretty bad. It just sticks to the walls.
What about
Nappies.
diapers?
Pardon?
What about diapers? Do you call them nappies or diapers? You know, babies wear them on their bums.
Diapers. We
Diapers?
call them diapers, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of wouldn't be great either.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. Thank you, Ashton. Good
So
job.
great to chat.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work. You can follow Ashton's adventures on Instagram. Just search for Your Bin Cleaning.